Hi everybody, my name is Todd and I'm from State Energy Co. And I wanted to share with you one of my favorite videos about microinverters and the power of microinverters. So I'm going to play the video. So what we have here is a Strensky array. So that was the Strensky is the client. So solar array, and it's installed 190 watt modules, I believe, with Enphase microinverters. And we see early morning, the sun's coming up. The panels aren't doing a lot. We've got the panels up here at the top of the screen. They're just firing up. Here we go. They start to accelerate. The bluer they get, the more power they're generating. So we see here that's starting to turn blue early in the morning. The sun's coming across. Some of the modules now are receiving what you'd say full sun. And now I just want to point out that each module is performing at a different level, even though the panels are exactly the same, as you can see on the roof, and they are all rated the same energy. So not all panels are created even. They have a different rating depending on how efficient the silicon and so forth is in them together, and obviously as well how much sun they're getting. So we're going to continue to play this video. Now we're getting later in the day, the panels are getting to full capacity, close to that 190 watt. And again, nice sunny day, pretty good conditions, and the middle of the day, not all the modules, we've got one over here at 190, 192, 191, 189, but all different varying watts. And now this is where we really see the power of microinverters. So we've got a power line in the area that is now casting a shade over the modules, and we're starting to see some of the panels take effect. And we've got this module here, 24 watts. Now, if this was a string system using standard DC technology, these modules would only perform to the strength of this one module here, that 24 watt module. So you wouldn't have this 192, 190 and so forth. So you'd be losing a lot of power, as all these would ramp down as they all wired together. So this is where microinverters really come to the fore here. And then as we see coming across, some still heaps of generation here. And we've got a little bit of shade over here. So that's that 122. Now these two panels here are that most heavily affected. And that sun continues to come across, and now it is shading up to 3, 4, 5 modules are hampered from this. And we'll see it continues to come across. Now we've got some trees moving in. The system starts to ramp down as we come into the evening time. So really important to design your system properly using the right technology. And we'll just stress on that there. If this was a string system, all these panels would be operating at only 21 watts and you'd be losing a ton of energy. Now, this is obviously a clear obstruction, being a power line, but things to look out for is dirt, dust, bird droppings, leaf droppings on your panels, and these sorts of things will all create shade and all drop the performance. So if you've got half of your array that's clean and the leaves are falling over here and they're covering these modules, well, you'll see a performance similar to this. But with microinverters, if that was the case, the rest of the system would still be working until you have time to get up there and clean it. But with a string system, they would all ramp down. So we'll just continue to see the end of that video. And now it's night time to make a cuppa and go to bed. But enjoy the video. I'd love heaps of feedback. My name was Todd, State Energy Co.